All right, ladies and gentlemen, traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. As you're tuning in, be sure to hit that thumbs up, and if you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. Guys, before we jump into it, just remember our disclaimer, which is that day trading is risky, my results are not typical, copy trading does not work, and I do not invest for my subscribers, which means I will never message you first. I will never message you randomly for no good reason. There are a lot of fake accounts, so be safe, be careful. These fake accounts are on Instagram, TikTok, Discord, Facebook, every platform in the world. So stay safe. I will never message you first. I'm trading all day. I'm working with students all day. There's no way I'll be able to message you. All right. So, with that being said, let's jump into it. I will never message you first. I will only reply to a message. I will never message you first. Okay. Relentless. Yesterday read 1400. Today you were planning on coming in to finish the week strong. What happened? And in fact, we're down another 1400, adding about $350 to $400 more after the end of the YouTube live stream. What happened? How are we back here in the same situation again for a bit of a deja vu? You know, sometimes the market, man, it gets on your bad side, it gets the better of you, but you know, it was a day where I followed my rules, so I'm still grateful for that. The streak continues. We did leave out early as we noticed, you know, there was just a lot of chop in the momentum. So, you know, as usual, we started off the day by checking our scans and seeing what was moving. And today was one of those days where the momentum seemed a little scattered, right? We had continuation stocks. We had that ETF from yesterday. I believe let me get the name here. That ETF was MSTZ. We had QUBT. There were some fresh stocks in SKK, NA, PDYN, and a few others. QMCO, right? We even had that one and a couple others. But you know, you guys will see here my bigger losses were on JTAI and DEVS. JTAI, we can start off there and then go up, and then we'll kind of trickle down. JTAI, this one I was watching at the open, and I attempted a bit of a double bottom trade here. I think the open I might just ease off from now on, as we're not seeing much in comparison to just, you know, a few days ago. We had lows here around 7.90 and $8. So I tried a few times, twice I believe, and got caught. We did bounce to 20, so from the move from 20 going back down, right here is where I was attempting to get in the trade, right around this area here. Got blazed, it just kept going lower. You know, so down 350 there to start the day. Today was a day of just, you know, fills, a lot of issues with fills where you're trying to buy and where you're getting the actual entry. You know, it's just not in alignment, and this can happen when, you know, market makers are shuffled, or sometimes just the float on the stocks are so low and the volume is so high that the volatility becomes a little too much and the strategy is somewhat out of whack, right? That's what it really is. Honestly, you know, some people have talks about other things, but I think for me, that's what I've noticed over the last few years. So JTAI, that's what happened there. DEVS, this is one of the stocks I'm more disappointed in. I was green, I believe 600. So this is about a full 100% turnaround, or 200% turnaround, or lose 600 and then another to be down 700. So this wasn't great. This one started off, we did see it fairly early, and we just weren't able to capitalize, right? We pushed up from 63 to a high of 77, and we had this beautiful consolidation, which here in hindsight, I don't know why I wasn't dominating these lows over here. I should have been dominating these lows and then trying to sell a little higher, because as we can see, the 1 minute candle make a new high didn't really work well. But anyhow, the volume here was light. I think maybe that was part of the issue. Couldn't really quite get to capitalize as well as I would have liked. The EVS, and you know, I'll show just a few trades here. Um, we'll show a few trades here for DEVS, and then I believe one of the other stocks as well. How early? VRPX 941. Is it the one I meant to say? Oh, what's the time frame? DEVS 955. Did I come? I don't. Let's hold on. Let's put on the show trades here because maybe I'm losing my mind. Okay, I am losing my mind. So I was late to this one. Okay. So the other one, I think I was confusing this with VRPX. So VRPX is what we traded earlier here. Okay, this makes more sense. They're around the same price. So yeah, VRPX. And this one you guys will see we also went red on. But anyhow, we can start off here with DEVS and then make our way back. I believe we came on the resumption trade. The trade I took was extremely risky. In fact, I insta bought the resumption. I didn't even look at anything. I didn't think about anything. It's just more like an intuition trade. I just bought it the moment it opened up, and 89. We resumed a little lower than we halted up, and I just went for it. A lot of times this can result into losses though because the stock can drop some more before bouncing. But again, I just insta bought. The moment it opened up, I didn't wait for nothing. I just got in. The trade is going to work out for me here. I'm going to get a good exit as well, but I'm going to try to buy back around 90 area, and I'm looking for the continued move and retest of 96. We saw 93. It's back at 90. My fill is 92. I'm going to get chopped out right here. I'm going to say, nope, I'm not holding this. And I sold 89, 90 area, and then I'm out. And then there's 98. This is what I like to call getting chopped out. So I'm up 700 on that first trade, right? On the resumption. I insta-bought it. Highly risky trade. But this is where this thing is supposed to pay off, man. In at 90, 92, and selling up. And imagine if I'm selling right here. Right at this point, out of guaranteed green. Like, it's just no way I could have given back that much. Right? 18 cents. Or actually, it would have been 92 fill. Well, it depends on the exit. If I would have gotten like 97, it would have only been 5 cents. It would have only been 5 cents. But anyhow, I mean, it would have been better than nothing, right? It would have been better than the loss I took, actually. So, but yeah, from here, it was just disaster. Disaster, man. We just bled out. If we were to like fast forward, just bled out. And just couldn't get anything going. Mistiming trades, getting poor fills. And yeah, I mean, that was the size of it for the EVS. But is the second stock where I'm going to start green because, again, we're going to review the other one. Started green from the resumption and then gave back everything. So that just wasn't good. Happens fast. Nice trade. We're selling into the move up. Good move. And then we gave everything back. So from up 700 to red. And then if we're to look at VRPX, this one, a little cheaper, 88 cents. We caught a decent trade, I think, on a dip at some point right here. I couldn't get into a rhythm, man. I don't know. Some days are just so strange how the stocks will move. I think, did I catch a dip down here? Let's see. So I'm in, okay, I did. I'm in at 88. I bought twice. And it's so strange because it seems like I'm not making anything, right? It just seemed like I wasn't making anything. And maybe right here I think I needed to be a little bit more patient before, and I guess that's part of what it is. I sold a little early. Yeah. I sold half early, and maybe I could have given it a little bit more of a chance. And a lot of these trades are coming out at 91, 5, 93, 93. Yeah, I think just a little bit more patience on this pullback trade because it's a bit of a double bottom I was aiming for. Could have been better. And now we went up to VWAP, and I think the stock like rejected VWAP here. Let's just see. But anyhow, this is another stock where I'm green to start. Well, it's a little choppy. I was red. If we come back, right, I was like red. Then I finally get myself going. I'm green. You can see I'm up like $400 here at one point. $500. So this was a day where it's not like it was just all red, red, red. But can we get green? Hold on to the green. I mean, even look at this, $700 unrealized at one point, right? So can we get to the green? Those just from the two stocks we looked at, the areas where I was green. If I'm to hold on to those gains right away, that puts us to break even. Even here, up 800 unrealized, right? So there's definitely things to work on in terms of retaining the gains, but sometimes it's so dang hard because you're trying your best, and again, you're getting obliterated with fills and spread, and then maybe you do make a mistake and you get in an area that's not so good, right? So just like the other one, if I skip ahead in 30-second increments, you guys are going to see I just bleed out down to 360. And then let's see here, stock bounces up. We're trying a couple trades. Right here, you got to be careful of floating orders. Take a look at this. This one was a disaster here. So I forgot. Let's see. So I think maybe I was just trying to buy 92 area here, 90.92. So I bought 92.5, and it took about 30 seconds for the order to go through. I tried canceling, it wouldn't cancel. This is think or swim, man. It's like, I understand why some big time traders who are using 50K size on like normal $5-10 stocks, some traders who are using 50K size, 20K size on $10 stocks will never even waste their time with this broker because like, granted that this stock is cheap and this is just like we're at 90 cents. This is a little less than a 10,000 share position. Let's just assume there's an offering right now, or I mean, let's just say the stock is just flushing down to the halt level, right? Because what they'll do is they'll fill me the highest price, which is going to be 93 or 94, and the stock will get halted down, and I'm trapped in the halt down. So imagine, you guys know how fast those $10-15 stocks move. Imagine you take 15, 20, 30,000 shares. You bought at 10. It takes 50 seconds to fill. The stock is already down at $8, halted down. Then it resumes at 6, and they fill you at 10, and you're down $4 a share. Like, that's the nonsense that could happen with this specific platform. So, I don't know if we're going to be able to scale to the level that we would like to scale in the future. As in myself, the team house guys, the students, the other mentors here. Because our broker, sometimes it works well, and then other times there's just stuff like this, and it's so hard to have the confidence to just go aggressive every time when this is the reality. Order just sitting, nothing. Nothing. I tried canceling, nothing. I should call them to get my money back for this trade is what I should do. So they filled me at 92.4. Stock is right. I'm lucky that the stock didn't just, Titanic. And besides this, I think, and I gave back there. We missed this big breakout here. It was a little random, it seemed. Or was it like a breakdown and reclaim? Let's see. The lows were at 90. How did this go? There was a small bit at 90. Those shares got filled, it looked like. 89. It's a tight breakdown. Okay, it wasn't too bad. And that ripped up to 94 and then 96. Okay, that was a decent place right there. A little tricky, but at least it went up. But yeah, I kind of missed a lot of that. And then, the other stocks that came that I tried, like the side stocks, everything I touched just sold off. And I'm like, man, that's it. I'm out of here. So that was the day, guys. Just a quick review. Honestly, I wasn't even feeling like doing a recap, but I'm like, gotta push through, gotta be consistent, gotta be transparent as well. What it is for me is that it just feels like a day that like nothing happened is what today feels like. It's like I came in and then spreads got me, it's like that's what it feels like the recap is. But it's always still good to be, you know, consistent, transparent. Somebody can still learn something from the price action, and then, you know, look forward to being better, right? So $1,400 back-to-back red days, down $2,800. $2,800 drawdown just like that. Doesn't take much. 3K. If I could have seen the future and known, hey, Relentless, you'll be red today and tomorrow, or let's say these last 2 days, I'd have just took off, took all 3K out my trading account, and then just went and enjoyed myself. Go to the mall, you know, go maybe add some crazy modification to my car or something. I don't know, just anything, right? But or maybe just give some cash to my siblings. But yeah, anything, right? Anything. Throw it, take the money and give it to a homeless person. Throw it out the window to the wind, rather than giving it back to Wall Street. Anything then rather than to give it back to Wall Street. So hit that thumbs up, stay safe, stay green. That'll do it. It's been Relentless Trader, and I got on a hat because I'm having a bad hair moment right now. So it's been RT. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys later. Signing out.